Hello and welcome to Elecspo, and today we are starting a journey into League 1. If you remember last year on FM21, I did an experiment where I put one world class player from each position. I had a goalkeeper, a centre back, a centre midfielder and a striker. I put each of them in a League 2 club and tried to see if they could inspire a team all the way to the Premier League. Each player couldn't do it on their own, and they still couldn't do it as a foursome. Now this time on FM22 I'm going to try it again, but with a twist. Rather than going to League 2, I am going to go from League 1, and we're going to have 8 different players. We're going to have a veterans team and a young man's team, starting today with the veterans, and where else to start than Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players the game has ever seen. But can he inspire League 1 Sunderland all the way back to the Premier League? He's going to be locked there for 5 years. He's earning just £1,000 a week, and in 2026 he will return to Manchester United. And then over the coming weeks we'll be doing this experiment again with another striker who's much younger. It's going to be Erling Haaland. Then we'll try another veteran of the midfield, a centre back, a goalkeeper, and we'll be doing the same with a young player who once again will be going to a League 1 team. Will young persevere over old, or will the veterans triumph? We are starting with a veteran today, and it is one of the greatest of all time. Let's dive into the simulation and see if Cristiano Ronaldo can inspire League 1 Sunderland all the way to the Premier League. Let's go. That was a long intro, sorry. Okay, here we are at the start of the simulation. We are in League 1, we are going to Sunderland, and in amongst their squad you will see, where is he? Can't find him. There he is, Cristiano Ronaldo. He has gone to the northeast of England. He's on Wearside and he is playing for Sunderland, and he's already looking forward to moving clubs. But the big question is, can this legendary forward at the age of 36, he's got 5 years, can he take Sunderland back to the big time? Like I say, we've got 5 seasons here, so let's go year by year. Let's go a year into the future. Let's see if Sunderland can get out of League 1 with Cristiano Ronaldo leading the line. Okay, here we are at the end of the first season, and Sunderland are League 1 champions. Obviously one of the top teams in the third tier. Really expected it to go up, but with Cristiano Ronaldo they have done it. But it wasn't easy. They only finished 3 points ahead of Ipswich. They were only 4 points ahead of Portsmouth, who came third. But Cristiano Ronaldo did his bit. He was the best player in the league, 7.55, 0.31 clear of Raheem Harper, who was the second best player. And with 25 goals, CR7 is the Golden Boot winner. But he's not CR7, he's CR12. Even little old Sunderland wouldn't give Cristiano Ronaldo the number 7 shirt. Obviously didn't have an Edinson Cavani figure who just would give up the number. You can see there, 8 assists, 8 player of the match awards, 7.55 in Sky Bet League 1, 42 appearances, 37 of which were starts, 5 off the bench. Brave man Lee Johnson is putting Cristiano Ronaldo on the bench, but it's been fine because Sunderland are going back to the Championship. It's a league they didn't spend long in the last time they were there. They went down from the Premier League and then once again were relegated again, but now they're going up to the Championship, and Cristiano Ronaldo, it looks like he's actually been playing on the left wing because Ross Stewart, of all people, is taking his place up front. Ross Stewart also getting a big amount of goals. He got 20, which is 11 shy of what Ronaldo got. And Elliot Embleton, he also hit double figures as well. How's Ronaldo finding things at Sunderland? Well, he feels Corey Evans is a great team leader in the dressing room. Did Corey Evans used to play for Man United? Obviously he's Johnny's brother. He did. And based on those years, they will have shared a dressing room, Ronaldo and Evans. So it's good to see the band back together at the stadium. I mean, I'd imagine Ronaldo doesn't have a clue who Corey Evans is. He probably doesn't even know where Sunderland is. But the main thing is that Sunderland are into the Championship. So 1 season, 1 promotion. And we've still got 4 more seasons to go. We only need 1 more promotion. It's within touching reach. Touching distance? It's close, I can feel it. But Ronaldo is 37, so are things going to get worse? Based on this, probably not. Things are going well, but what will Season 2 bring? Let's find out. Right, here we are, Season 2. I'm excited to see if Sunderland have gone up. Well, Ronaldo hasn't won the Golden Boot despite being the best player in the division. And they've came close, to be fair to them. Fair bloody play to Sunderland. They have came 4th on their return to the Championship. Many teams have came up from League One and struggled, but not Sunderland. With Cristiano Ronaldo, they have been beaten in the playoffs. They got 83 points. They were 6 points shy of an automatic promotion place. But Ronaldo, the best player in the division ahead of Max Aarons, but he wasn't the top goal scorer, with Fabio Silva scoring more than him, and Samuel Smodics. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. He got 21 goals more than Ronaldo. Ronaldo did get 11 Player of the Match awards though, more than anyone in the entire Championship. What happened in the playoffs? Well, they were beaten by Crystal Palace, a team who were 3 points below them in the league. Ronaldo is now the captain at the Stadium of Light, and he is finally been given the number 7 shirt. But he might be sad soon, because he would be disappointed to see Luke O'Nien leave the club. I mean, if you watch Sunderland Till I Die, you'll know fine well that he's a bloody lovely lad. I think I'd be sad to see him leave if I was a Sunderland player. But Ronaldo in the Championship, he was actually even better than he was the year before. His average rating 7.57, 18 goals, 9 assists and 11 Player of the Match awards. The goals were slightly down, but he's still been playing bloody brilliantly in a red and white shirt. Is he on the wing still? Is Ross Stewart still leading the line? He is on the left wing, but it's not Ross Stewart up front. It's Dario Lescano, who is a veteran Paraguayan. Got 15 goals, arrived on a free, is going to leave. Maybe one of these days Ronaldo will actually be allowed to play up front. He's got Anthony Knockaert as a teammate. How did this team not get promoted? Anthony Knockaert is a Championship veteran. It's quite a good this is quite a good little team, you know, Sunderland have got. They've signed Matteo Masaccio, he's a great name. Max Kilman from Wolves, pretty good in the Premier League. And as we say, Anthony Knockaert. And even Ross Stewart's still there. Barely played a game, even though he scored 20 goals last season. But Ronaldo, it's still going well, and we're at least going in the right direction. While we haven't done back-to-back promotions, they have came within a whisker. Sunderland finishing in the playoffs and are very well set up for another assault on promotion. Will Season 3 bring promotion to the Premier League? Let's find out. Come on CR7, you can do it. Now you CR7, you surely can. Let's find out. Right, here we are, Season 3, and Sunderland haven't done very well at all. They've came 17th in the Sky Bet Championship, but you can't really blame Ronaldo because he got 25 goals and he got 9 Player of the Match awards. But surprisingly, he wasn't the best player in the division. He wasn't even in the top 3. Where did he rank? Let's have a little look. He was the 4th best player with an average rating of 7.3. Chris Meppen was better. Zinedine Ferhat, I nearly said Zinedine Zidane was better than him, but obviously not because he's not playing for Bournemouth. But James Garner was the top player in the division with an average rating of 7.46. Sunderland there, way down in 17th place, and it has cost the manager his job. Lee Johnson sacked by Sunderland. In fact, no, Lee Johnson was sacked ages ago. He was sacked in 2023. Well, at the start of the season he was. And now it's Alfred Schroeder who was sacked, whoever he is. Can't imagine he'd have got on well with Cristiano Ronaldo. Who even is Alfred Schroeder? He's a 51-year-old Dutchman who's now unemployed. The Barcelona assistant, actually. Ronald Koeman's bro. Well, not, because that's the other Koeman. Ronald Koeman's friend. Sacked. Let's check Sunderland out in a little bit more detail. And Cristiano Ronaldo has finally been playing as a striker. The new manager playing a very different system. It's a 3-5-2. And Ronaldo has been up front. And he's hit 25 goals in all competitions. But his average rating is slightly down to 7.3. He's played more football than he has throughout this entire simulation. 43 league appearances. But he will be disappointed to finish in the bottom half of the Championship. I mean, even at 39, he is still playing incredibly well, but he's now looking forward to moving clubs, which he was at the start. He got over it for a couple of years, but now he kind of wants to leave. He's a little bit sick of Sunderland, just wandering around the bridges aimlessly, buying sausage rolls. He's probably not buying sausage rolls. Cristiano Ronaldo's probably never had a sausage roll in his life. But will he be a Premier League player in this simulation? Christ, that segue was seamless. We're going into season 4 now, and by the end of it, Ronaldo is going to be 40 years old. At this rate, I don't really think they're going to get promoted. We've had one promotion, but the second isn't looking likely. And it's not for the lack of trying by Cristiano, I'll tell you that for now. Let's go to season 4, let's see if they can at least improve. Come on, let's do it. Right, here we are, 2025, the 4th season, the penultimate season, and Sunderland have recovered, but still aren't going up. Ronaldo is only going to have one more season to take Sunderland to the Premier League, and even if he does it, he won't be allowed to play there. Sunderland were back in the playoffs this season. They came 4th with 87 points, where in the semi-finals they were beaten by West Brom. They lost 5-2 on aggregate, and Ronaldo is going to be playing championship football once again, but yet again he's been exceptional. 23 goals, sharing the golden boot with Liam Delap and Callum Morton. He was the second best player in the division with a 7.33 rating, and he got 9 Player of the Match awards, which wasn't the most. That was won by Marek Rodak, the Fulham goalkeeper. So all Ronaldo's got to show for his 4th season in Sunderland is a golden boot trophy, which, I mean, he's probably got plenty of them, he's not that arsed. Still the number 7, 40 years old. Who's he managed by now? Roger Schmidt. Is he playing him up front or on the wing? He's playing him up front. He's playing there alongside Louis Barry, who's basically a child. It's fine, it's above board, it's legal. Sunderland have got Maxwell Cornet in this team. They've got, who else have they got? This is a pretty wild little team. Jamie Shackleton, nice little name there. Johan Wisser from Brentford. Daniel Amati, Dan Byrne, who's a Newcastle fan, so that's probably a little bit awkward. Jeff Hendrick, an ex-Newcastle player, also slightly awkward, but he's not very good, clearly. He's leaving, thank goodness. Going to Tenerife, good luck to him. Cheap pints, you'll love it. But Ronaldo, going into his final season, is still playing very, very well, but it isn't enough to take Sunderland into the Premier League. In the Championship, they have been good, bar that second season where it was a bit of a disaster. But they've had 2 playoff finishes and 2 playoff semi-final defeats in the Championship. They've got one more chance to make it up to the Premier League. If not, this long experiment, which there's going to be plenty of episodes of this in the coming weeks, the first one is going to end in disappointment. Can they do it in the final year? Can they get promoted to the Premier League? Let's find out. Right, here we are, the 5th and final season, the final chance for Sunderland to achieve promotion to the Premier League, and they have not done it. Where are they? They came 8th. Didn't even finish in the playoffs, and the Cristiano Ronaldo influence appears to have waned. He isn't even going to leave as a golden boot winner. He got 20 goals, which was a tally that was absolutely smashed by Steffi Mavididi at Sheffield United. 28 goals there. Ronaldo wasn't even the best player in the division. That was Shola Shortire, obviously a Man United kid right now, playing for Sunderland alongside Ronaldo. But the Black Cats have finished 8th in the league, missing out on the playoffs and missing out on a chance of promotion. Ronaldo, the captain, but not the best player. That was actually Shola Shortire, and then we got Jans Petter Haag, who was also better than us at Hague. Not sure, it doesn't matter. Ronaldo there, the 3rd best player with 7.14 average rating at the age of 41 years old. Yes, he's been scoring a goal every other game, but his average rating's gone down to the lowest it's been in this simulation, and this experiment ends in disappointment for Ronaldo and the Black Cats. One of the greatest players of all time has failed to inspire Sunderland all the way back to the Premier League. They got out of League One with ease, but they probably could have done that without Ronaldo. With Ronaldo in the team, they've had 2 playoff heartaches and plenty of goals scored by CR7. In total, he has scored, let's have a little look. So he got 26 this season, season before that 26, season 3 25, there he got 18, and then in the first season 31 goals. In total 126 goals for Sunderland, but not one of them has delivered Premier League football. Attempt number 1 of this experiment ends in disappointment. A veteran forward cannot guide a League One team to the Premier League, but can a young forward do it in attempt number 2? In a couple of days' time, I am going to put Erling Haaland at Sunderland and see if he can eclipse Cristiano Ronaldo. Look out on the channel for that video. It's coming up in a couple of days' time, but for now we will leave things there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Elecspo, and until next time, we will see you around.